You are drifting alone through space. Next, a massive creature approaches you from the blackness. What do we have here? Ah, just another human. How disappointing. I was hoping for something a bit more filling. Get away from me, you freaky space demon! Space demon? Hardly. My name is Den. I am the apex of eternity and the beginning of something more elaborate. I need to mute chat. Oh, the overlay. But let us conclude this verbal exchange. I must introduce you to a new breed of existence. Eat me if you dare, monster. Den cackles loudly. As you wish. The messages during this battle will teach you how to play. Click on the tabs above the message box and mouse over their contents to view your equipment. It's your turn. What will you do? I have an old sword. Use this to attack your foe. Am I just like floating in space with a sword? I'm gonna use my sword on this dude. You slash Den with your old sword. Den observes your behavior. I'm going to stun him with my robot. The old robot shoots Den with a laser. Try clicking on the fist in the upper left corner to attack Den hand to hand. Your fists do not degrade, but do very little damage. Okay, I'll try it. Your knee flies like a missile into Den's gut. That thing has a gut? Den flicks you backwards and laughs. You take 10 damage. Den is tired of playing with you. Hit him with everything you've got. Den wraps his huge hands around your body. Something bad is about to happen. You take 5 damage. My weapon is really getting hurt. Den strikes you for tremendous... Holy crap! He took like... How much health did I start with? Den strikes you for tremendous damage. Use the healing potion in the top right corner to restore your health. Okay. Well, that's good at least. Because, damn. Damn, Den. Elbow drop. You twirl out of the way as Den hurls a meter at you. I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. Sitting away. Yeah, my alignment's kind of weird tonight, sorry. But yeah, I'll move up there. Whoop, up you guys go. Hope you had a fun ride. All right. You punch Den in the face. Den laughs and then unleashes a swarm of meteors into you. You are ripped to pieces. You take 16 damage. Elbow drop. You draw away, then hurls a meteor at you. Different combinations weaken him faster. Dan shakes off being stunned. He sets you ablaze with the power of the sun. You take 15 damage. You execute a flying uppercut into Den's jaw. I don't see any jaws. You use the dreaded hamster style. Dan opens a black hole and then throws you into it. You take 16 damage. Well, if the black hole only does 60 damage, I guess I don't have much to worry about. Dan laughs and unleashes a swarm of meteors into you. Alright, you should be dying soon here. You slash Dan with your old sword. You are strong, human. Much stronger than I anticipated. It is a shame that you resist me. I could offer you something much greater than the reality you know. I shall leave you to rot in space. When your body is faded away, I will return to collect your eternal essence. Farewell. It feels like you've been asleep for years. Your eyelids weigh 1,000 pounds as your body struggles to stand. Slowly you open your eyes. You wake up to find yourself on a spacecraft. Greet the strange creatures in front of you. What's up, guys? Skeleton says, "Greetings, traveler. My name is Kamaho, and on behalf of all the Dark Scavengers, I welcome you to our ship." Creepy Green Man says, "Welcome, new stranger friend. My name's Fulson, and the big one without a mouth is Gazer." Gazer just stares at you. "I suppose you're wondering why you're here." Yeah, that would be good to know. "We found you floating through space. We weren't sure if you were going to wake up at all. That would have made us very sad. We would love to let you resist, but unfortunately your life is still in peril." How so?" "Our ship is running out of fuel, and when that happens, we will all perish." "Can we get more fuel?" "We can, but it won't be easy. Our ship detects a tremendous source of power emanating from a fortress on the planet that we are currently orbiting. If you can get in there and grab it for us, we could use it as fuel and maybe get out of this mess." "Hang on a second. Why are you making me do all the work?" "We'll be able to support you through crafting powerful equipment for you, but unfortunately, all of us are terrible fighters." Fawcett and Gazer not sadly. He doesn't look very sad about it. He looks pretty happy about it. And he looks very... I don't know how to read his emotions. I'll explain the rest when you get down there. Head through the exit door when you're ready to depart. Gazer stares at you. "Where are you from?" He points towards the window. "How'd you get here?" He points towards Kamaho. "Can you speak?" He points at his mouth, or his lack thereof. "Have you ever heard of a giant space monster named Den?" He looks pale. I'm going to take that as a yes. He looks the other way. I'm going to go now. He blinks. I wonder if he just blinked with all 6 eyes, or just 2 of them. "Oh, hello there, newcomer. I suspect you have a few questions for me." "Yeah, what's your deal?" "My deal? Oh, you mean my background? Nothing too exciting, I'm afraid. I'm from a planetary system not too far from here. Most of my people are proud warriors, but myself, I'm a bit of a recluse. I can't fight well, but I build weapons that enable others to. How'd you end up on this ship? I, in fact, built this ship. Well, not alone, of course. I originally constructed it to isolate myself from the demands of our society, but most recently I've used it to recover stranded space travelers such as yourself. Why were you trying to get away from society? Various reasons. I consider myself an inventor first and an arms dealer second, but unfortunately the rest of society disregarded the former. As my skills became further sought after, the consequences of my actions began to weigh in. I just decided I didn't want to be part of that anymore. So you ever hear of a giant space monster named Den? Den? Yes, I'm aware of Den. What can you tell me about him? Not much, I'm afraid. That is to say, I don't know much. I mean, let's talk about something else for now. See you around. All right, you know where to find me. Hi, friend. What's your deal? I'm an alien. From where? From space. What part of space? The outer part. How'd you get here? Kamaho saved me with a spaceship. What a guy. You ever hear of a giant space monster named Den? You mean that huge space monster that eats stranded space travelers? Yeah, what do you know about him? Who? Den. Who's Den? You just described him. You big goof. I never said such things. I'm gonna go now. Bye, friend. I like he's getting stretching in. You don't want to get, start having your muscles atrophy in space. The forest beckons. Wandering through the serene forest, you encounter two bandits carrying a long marble box between themselves. Swiftly taking notice of you, the bandits place their heavy cargo on the ground, staring at you in disdain. Hey, what do you think you're doing here? Don't you know who we are? Don't you know who I am? Should we know you? I'm your leader, fool. Bow down before me. You don't look like our leader. I'm wearing a disguise right now. Oh, man. They're too proud for disguises, so they caught me out. Duck down as the bandit's axe blade passes over your head. Gotcha. Massive blast pulverizes wood armor bandit A. A magnified heat ray roasts wood armor bandit B. A trusty sword. Your trusty sword gives wood armor bandit B a nasty cut. Good work with those bandits. Looks like you just found some loot. Do you know what to do with it? Please teach me. We parked the ship nearby. Click on an arrow after gaining some loot and you'll come back to the ship where we'll be able to make something useful out of it. This is our ship for your reference. When you come out of it, we'll take the loot that you collected and make cool equipment out of it. I can make you some powerful weapons. Falson will help you create helpful items. Gazer will help you summon useful allies. Obtaining loot can be tricky, but it's the only way to become stronger. We're all counting on you. Good luck. Sliding the marble container open with the mighty shove reveals a dehydrated skeleton within. One of the bones looks a little different. A bone glazed over in a strange orange sludge. Examine these bear traps. There's an amputated bandit leg caught in a closed set of the steel jaws. Wedge something metal in between the bear trap and try to pry it open. You force the bear trap open. Maybe this foot belongs to someone. I will take it with me. This water doesn't look safe to drink. Looks like there's something stuck up in the tree. Climb it. Worn bark breaks beneath your fingertips, planting you back on the ground. I can't just throw like that bone that I picked up. The item falls from the tree and lands in your outstretched arms. It's a net. You see a burning village just outside the forest, probably the work of the bandits. Alright, let me drop off this loot. A bone glazed over. Okay, so I need to figure out the amber sludge has a kinetic property. I could use it in conjunction with the bone fragments to make a gun. You'll be able to go first twice with this awesome cowboy badge. Gazer holds out his arms like a zombie. He can use the sturdy netting to make a ranged trap. I will make a stringy weapon that will bounce enemy projectiles back at them, like a trampoline. That sounds pretty awesome. A bone dart Uzi? Hell yeah. A bandit stands near the edge of the lake, firmly gripping a half-empty bottle of liquid in his hand. Taking swift notice of you, the bandit howls at you in a drunken stupor. Whoa, here, who you looking at? You want a piece of me? What are you drinking? This is Crew Brew. 1 pint of this could kill an alka. It doesn't do anything to us Vindel, though. I'll tell you what, if you can finish a whole bottle of this, I will let you live. Do I have any allies? Drink it. The liquid tastes funny, then it tastes terrible. Then you can't taste it at all. After unloading the contents of your stomach in the grass, you black out for several minutes. When you awaken, the bandit is standing over you, a toothy grin extended between his blackened lips. That was pretty impressive. Here, take my other bottle if you get another craving for it. See ya. The bandit snorts and then takes another swig of his bottle before stumbling off into the forest. A bottle of vile-smelling Vindil bandit alcohol. At least I made a friend. A huge patch of thin red gravestones stick out from the ground. Must have been some sort of battle here. Did that bandit really drink all of these himself? A large cage is camouflaged within the trees. There's enough room for several wild animals or people. Small mushrooms and flowers grow from these black vines that protrude from the water. A bandit is carefully picking at the spine vines, as if he's searching for something. Hello, traveler. Haven't seen you in these parts before. Pay me no heed, I'll be out of your way in a minute. Who are you? Just a humble Vindil of no consequence. Though I am not a threat, you should take caution in approaching the denizens of this forest. Most will be less friendly than I. If you would excuse me, I need to get back to my post before someone notices I'm gone. Farewell. The bandit snatches a few mushrooms from the vines and then scurries off. Heck yeah, what a vampire. Something shines up at you from the bottom of this murky lake. Dead fish floating up to the surface suggest that it would be risky to swim. You chain and hook it with a long weapon. Hooking the trusty sword around the item, you pull it up to the surface without getting your hands dirty. A shining lure that is perfect for catching fish. Sounds like I don't want the fish from this place necessarily, though. Ooh, pretty! I bet the enemies will find this pretty too. That's a nice looking item. I bet I could make it work on a lot more than just fish. You approach an altercation between two opposing sides. A powerful villager has burst out of a cage and is going to town on a group of bandits. I'm going to help the villager. These bandits attacked me before. Combining your strength with the villagers, you manage to take down the bandits with ease. As the last bandit lies defeated, the villager turns to you with a scheming smirk. That was pretty impressive, my friend. Now, are you ready to challenge me? Wait, what? I just saved your life. Indeed you did. However, it was my destiny to die here. Since you saved my life, it is now your responsibility to finish me off in glorious battle. That is the way of the Dafoon. Prepare yourself. Okay. Heavy bullet blast Dafoon villager backwards. He winds up his arm and punches you in the chest. You are sent flying. You take 11 damage. He's weak versus fire. Concentrated light singes his skin. He's focusing. He's getting ready to charge. I'm going to use that art slide again if he's vulnerable to it. Focused fluorescent rays sizzle his body. Miss! He runs away from the light. He shakes off being stunned. You slide on your knees, barely evading his gigantic arm. Concentrated light singes his skin. I'm going to finish off with the sword. A glorious battle! You have earned this victory, my friend, but we must now part ways. Dafoon is waiting for me. The villager is dead. He has a pretty belt. You take it. Ooh, how fashionable. There's a mass grave. It's a pit of charred bodies. What did the villagers do to deserve this? You hear the sound of crying from a cage up ahead. Inside a tiny cage lies a creature weeping into his colorful garb, clutching a striped dagger in his hand. Noticing you, he immediately leaps to his feet, a hopeful gaze focused in your direction. Oh, thank goodness you've arrived. My name is Marita, an Acela artist. I've been trapped in here for several days. Have you come to release me? How would I go about doing that? If you slip something small in between the cage bars, I can use my dagger to carve out a lockpick. It's a thin dagger. Why can't you just use that to pick the lock? I'm afraid not. And the Acela crafting blade is sacred. I dare not ruin it. Uh, Wait, so you're going to stay in the cage just because you don't want to ruin it? I don't know if I have a small metal item to give you. Hmm. What? You can't just leave me. As you walk away, a sharp cry rings out from the cage behind you. Looking back, you see that Marita has ended his own life. Wow. Okay. His bone dagger wedged beneath his windpipe. Looks like he couldn't take it anymore. Wow, I didn't. I just wanted you to use your own dagger. A rusted statue of a bandit stands proudly in the middle of the forest. A small plaque at its base reads Sabotage. Look closer. A thin javelin is lodged deep within the statue's heart. Strange electric energy circulates through its shaft, amplified by the statue's iron interior. Although the weapon is slightly loose, it would be unsafe to touch it with your hands. Knock it out of place. After the javelin is dislodged from the statue, its electric current mysteriously settles down. Examining the weapon closely, you notice the word Juro carved into the side. I can make something from it, but its effects will be unpredictable. And Volson rubs a balloon against his head and then asks you to touch him. Foolishly, you do. Zap! A tiny camusa beast is trapped in a net up ahead. As you draw near, it stares at you with its sad eyes. Those are not sad eyes. Those are angry, hungry eyes. I don't know if I want to let this thing out. Look at it. He's drooling, just looking at me. This is not a good idea. Let it out. As you lean down to free it, the camusa crawls out through a hole in the net. Wait a minute. A second one suddenly leaps on you from behind. Clever girl. The camusa darts through your legs and jumps onto your back from behind, gnawing and slashing with its teeth and claws. You take 5 damage. Still one of the shining mines by Camusa A's feet. I'm going to call one of these allies. Drains an opponent's health and heals you. A freakishly muscular Defum villager who is obsessed with his own good looks. That sounds awesome. Broadster begins to flex his muscles in front of you. Is he trying to impress you? It's your turn. White bone darts sink deep into the flesh. It wanders too close to the sparking mine. It explodes, sending him flying through the air. Gets too close to Bronster. Bronster doesn't like sharing space in the sharing his space in the mirror. His mirror. A heavy punch to his face remedies the situation. You skin one of the camooses and collect its pelt. Ugh, it stinks. What has it been eating? Who are you? I'm just a visitor passing through, not looking for trouble. Forgive me, I did not mean you any harm. I just wanted to be safe. My name's Maver, from the Das clan. A group of us came here to seek revenge on the bandits, but we failed miserably. Maver lowers his bow and motions toward a massive gash in his leg. I'm the only survivor, and I've been hiding out here ever since. You wouldn't happen to have anything I could use as a crutch, would you, stranger? I should make my escape soon. I'll give him the foot. That is an interesting alternative. I may be able to stitch this on for now. Please take this horn in exchange. If you blow into it, any nearby Das will come to your aid. Although I must leave for now, I swear these bandits haven't seen the last of us. Be safe on your journey, my friend. Using the bandit foot for support, Maver hobbles away. Gazer blows into the horn. A Das clan member comes rushing forward. You have no idea how he got on the ship. Paulson blushes as he cradles you in his arms. You are so uncomfortable right now. You get an adorable teddy. These nets were probably used to capture animals. Sunlight lights up this empty watchtower. These fences could house quite a few animals. I don't know. These bandit stables are currently not in use. The smell of manure must invades your nostrils as you trek through its dreary halls. A camusa is cheerfully munching on an open bag of feed. As you approach it, it looks up at you and growls. Chase it away. It defends its territory. I'll give it a teddy bear. The camusa is too cool for adorable little bear. That bastard. It runs up your body and bites into your face. You take 6 damage. Wow, that's not very nice. I try to give you a teddy bear and you bite me in the face. So I'm gonna shoot you with an Uzi. The old gate lies before you, covered in thick, thorny vines. There's a small hole at the base of it. Perhaps if you crawled through it, you would be able to open it from the other side. You are cut up by jagged vine thorns as you squeeze through the hole. Fortunately, there's a lever that opens the gate on the other side. At least it will be less painful on the way out. Yeah. A lone tree stands in the middle of this silent field. Something feels off. This bandit died a horrific death. His eyes are bulging from his sockets. His inflated black tongue droops loosely from his lips. This bandit's upper body is covered with vicious stab wounds. Several alcatraz skeletons lie in pieces at the base of the cliff. What could have done this to them? It is unclear why all the trees in this area are dried and dead while the rest of the forest is so healthy. There's something buried in this hole. You tear up your fingers digging through the caked mud. Oh crap, I better drink this pot. I only have 2 health. You uncover a small shiny vial of water. Camusa must have buried it here. How odd. A single blade stroke between the bandit's ribs ended his life instantly. This bandit's head lies several feet away from the rest of his body. A rare shellberry tree stands before you. What a find! Taking some shellberries. You carefully remove several shellberries from their branch. While tucking them away, you can't shake the feeling that someone is watching you. With all the work it takes to remove the shell, the fruit within had better be worth it. A fancy bandit. You stupid bastards. I told you to stop drinking on your shift, but you didn't listen. Now you get to drink all you want. I'm gonna hide in a bush. Dark Scavenger, I see you hiding there. Come out here so I can get a better look at you. Cautiously you approach the odd-looking bandit. His yellow eyes meticulously study your shape. Yellow eyes. He had yellow eyes. A dark scavenger here? Have you come for our riches? You would be a fool to steal from us. How do you know who I am? You are talking to a Morin, legendary Vindel general. Unlike yourself, I've done my research and I know what I'm up against. I have a few questions. Are you serious right now? Fine. What do you want to know? Tell me more about the bandits. Specifically, why are they attacking the nearby villages? Simple, really. They've been getting in our way, so we've had to wipe them out. We offered their lives in exchange for their loyalty, but few have obliged. And don't call us bandits. That's just a title given to us by petty minds that don't appreciate our ambition. We're more like a fetus gathering nutrients before spawning into a glorious destiny. Actually, never mind. Don't refer to us as a fetus. Where is Samokaj? And here I was, astonished that you hadn't heard of me before. Samokaj is our leader, a wise and powerful warrior who has rightly earned his place at our army's apex. Only myself and a few others have had the honor of gazing upon his face, and make no mistake, Dark Scavenger, I will ensure that you never obtain that privilege. Tell me more about yourself. Ha! All right. I'm one of the oldest members of the Vindel tribe. Samokaj saw the potential in me when I was a mere grunt and swiftly promoted me into a position of power. Having led several successful campaigns against such tribes as the Das and the Asela, perhaps you've heard of them, my name has become synonymous with destruction. When the Vindel have outgrown this forest, we'll move on to conquer foreign lands, maybe even your home someday, Dark Scavenger, but one thing at a time. Any more questions for me? I'm done asking questions. Well then, if you know my strength, perhaps you should back down and miss my chance to see a Dark Scavenger in action. I think not. As Amorin pulls the bandits' heads from the water, both of them fall limply to the ground. He held them under for too long. Amorin's face goes pale. Stalling me was a pretty clever trick, Dark Scavenger. Not that I needed them to defeat you, of course. Amorin steps away from you, trembling as his hand descends towards the sword at his waist. It has been a while since I have faced such a worthy adversary in battle. Would you mind giving me a moment to warm up? Sure, I'll let him warm up. Hey! He begins stretching and flexing his slender body. A jagged green crossbow blasts out from behind his back and becomes lodged deep inside your stomach. That was cheating. I was going to let you stretch or whatever. Ha! Foolish Dark Scavenger. I don't have time to waste fighting you. Enjoy your parting gift. Amorin laughs hysterically and retreats into the forest. After prying the crooked bolt from your abdomen, you tuck it away for later. That wound could use some stitches, though. Your projectile attacks will have a little extra flavor to them. The type of flavor that you don't want to eat. Unfortunately, that guard out front doesn't look particularly accommodating. Several brambles of deadly knollberries rest just outside the forest thicket, offering travelers a convenient alternative to a violent Vindel death. The burnt-out campfire, surrounded by empty bottles, scraps of armor, and animal bones. It must have been quite the party. Vacant Vindel bandit tent is pitched here. The floor is littered with scattered bedding and empty bottles. You discover a small locked box beneath the pile of folded blankets. A strange green seal closes it off to anyone not of the Vindel persuasion. I'll have an ally open it. Which ally? I don't know if I have a Vindel ally. No, I sure don't. What happens if I try to use a different one? Falsa kneels down and uses a small key to open it for you, revealing several valuable accessories carved from alka beast teeth. Well, that worked out. There's a small burrow in the side of this tree. A batch of budberries resides within. A territorial peven suddenly swoops down. If you want those berries, you're going to have some competition. I'm going to make a grab for him. He pecks at your hand. Ow! Back down. The peven puts you in your place, demolishing the budberries with several quick jabs of its beak. The peven flies away. Wow, what a jerk. It seems like a bad idea to wear a necklace made of sharp teeth around your neck. With the weapon I'm going to make you, you could start your own line of tooth necklaces. Several villagers' heads are skewered on these pikes that stick out of the grass, their faces twisted in frozen expressions of terror. A new flag towers high above the tree cover, flapping loudly in the sky. A violent wind will make climbing a dangerous feat. Do I really want the flag? I'll make an ally to get it. Broadster. Or Slicer. I'll make Slicer do it. Oh, he's too light. Bronster? Unfazed by the vicious air currents, Bronster shimmies up the pole and snags the flag at the top. Sliding back down, your ally hands you the flag. A large, dangerous-looking Vindo bandit stands between you and the entrance to their camp. You don't see any way to sneak by him. A large bandit cautiously raises his swords as you draw near. Do not come any closer. This is Vindel territory. You are not allowed inside. I have something that might change your mind. Oh, really? Let's see it. Bribe him with a valuable-looking item. I'm going to give him his own flag. Oh, I don't have the flag. Well, I'll give him a teddy bear. Interesting. I accept this. Now leave. I just gave you an expensive gift. What else do you want from me? Nothing you can provide, unless you can give me a partner. There are not enough Vindo women to go around. You understand, right? Your partner will be my sword at your heart. Special does extra damage to opponents that have their mouths wide open. I can't tell if his mouth is open. I'll use the Archlight. Jeez, he hits hard. He's weak versus electric. Slicer rockets out of the empty blackness, thrusting his spear into the enemy's ribs. Good job, Slicer. I'm gonna shoot him with more electricity then. Oh look, his mask started falling down. And his mouth is open. Time to use the dentist drill. Open wide and say, "Arg!" A strange amber glow surrounds the Vindo Guardian. This can't be good. Look, now he's all weird and yellow and orange. I'm gonna keep drilling his face. Right in his teeth. We plunge the massive drill straight into the Vindo Guardian's shimmering teeth. I like how he's slowly, coming apart. That's kind of cool. I'll hit him with the electricity this time. Blue static bolts dance across the Vindo Guardian's body. Actually, his teeth are starting to go away. And get this tooth. You plunge the massive drill into his shimmering teeth. You picked up the defeated bandits' massive swords. Gazer spins around in circles. At least he's having a good time. You're like, oh, I might as well just give you these swords. You are suddenly very attracted to Falson. I think I'll go with this one. Uh-oh. A group of bandits spot you from a stone fort above and begin shooting you with your bows. Attempt to run for cover. Oh man, I'd better get some health. Stun enemies to fill it back up. Okay, I didn't know that. Sneaking forward through the shady underbrush, you approach the bandit fort. However, the bandits are alert. It would be dangerous to attack them head on. The bandits begin shooting at Slicer, but miss with every shot. Infuriated, the bandits leave their post to pursue your ally. Should I, let's see, allow the bandits to run off in pursuit of him or attack them while they're distracted? I don't know if I have enough health to be attacking, so I'm going to let them run off. The bandits chase your ally away, leaving their fort vacant. A toppled caravan lies on the side of the road. It is riddled with crossbow bolts. You hear a faint cry for help from within. Another one of these things. Digging through the debris, you uncover an Acela lying face up in the mud. Several crossbow bolts appear to be lodged in his leg, and he's made no effort to pull them out. Staring at you wearily, he finally gathers his strength to speak. You're not a bandit? That's a relief. My name's Mardon. Mind lending me a hand? What can we do for you? As you can see, my leg's seen better days. I'm not sure I'll be able to make it back home on my own. I'll have an ally. Help him out. Great! My inventory also happens to be in this caravan. I'm a linen merchant from the Acela village, just outside the forest. If we could just salvage a few of my wares, I'd be able to stay in business. No, that's asking a little bit much there. I'm not giving you two of my allies. Come on now. All right, stranger. Thanks for helping me out. I need to find a way to get some health. There we go. Perfect. Not exactly sure. Should I go pursue that path or this one? I'll at least finish looking at this stage. Shutting shortcut to the sniper fort on the cliff. It doesn't look like the bandits got more than a few uses out of it. An empty fortified building on a cliff with perfect sniper parapets. Crystal clear water flows out from this underground cave in the side of the cliff. It's too dark in here. You can't see a thing. You walk blindly through the cave. You find a dead end. There's nothing in here. Following the source of the light, you find your way out. Well, that was quite an adventure. A green head peeks out from behind a budberry bush. Carefully scanning you with its eyes, the creature decides to emerge. Standing before you is a tall man with a black mask covering his face. A long green snake is wrapped around the entirety of his body, grinning at you with rotting human-like teeth. Slowly, the snake begins to speak to you. You don't look like a bandit. Pardon my rudeness. My name is Bantry. I hope I didn't startle you with my appearance. I'm not from around here. Would you mind answering a few questions? Certainly. Perhaps you could tell me about the bandits. What was her name again? They were the Vindel bandits, not the scary bandits. What weapons they traditionally carry? What were they like? Were they axes or spears? I think they were axes. Ah, of course. And do they have any weaknesses? Yes, fire. Splendid. Thank you for this information. I'm sure we'll meet again soon. He hurries on his way. That's a lot of graves. Banners bearing the Vindel Bandit symbol are displayed vividly for all visitors to see. Welcome back! He's watching a TV show, The Pyra Show. Gazer is busy. I see you've played this game before. Oh, they're playing ping pong. Have you ever lost? He shakes his head. Can I call next? He ignores me. Wow. Rude, I don't get to play ping pong. I have to do all the work. Good timing. I could use a breather. So there's only the three of you? Aside from yourself, yes. At least at the moment. As you might imagine, we go through new members fairly quickly. It's fortunate that I've been able to hold on to Faustin and Gazer for as long as I have. Who are some of the others? Off the top of my head, alright, there was Freintalt, the explosive expert. While retreating from a horde of insects, he stepped on one of his own landmines. Then there was Revan, the giant killer, approached a Salton wyvern from the wrong angle and it sat on him, crushed him flat. Oh, and then there was Leo, the berserker. Nothing dramatic there, though. He ran towards an enemy with his axe and got shot in the face. This isn't looking so good for you. Truly. Gazer is unbeatable. I would suggest we team up against him, but I don't think it would make a difference. Take care. Hi, friend. He begins laughing hysterically. What are you watching? I'm watching the Pyra Show. We're so lucky to pick up this channel. It's hilarious. What it's about? It's about a black dragon, a flying fishman, and all their wacky adventures. The flying fishman acts all mean in it, but inside he's really a sweetheart, while the black dragon is a gentleman who's secretly an evil mastermind. When I grow up, I want to be just like them. You must be pretty bored around here. We get by. We have fun with whatever we find just floating around in space. That's how dark scavengers roll. Bye, friend. Chapter 2. Into the Fortress. The entrance to the bandit camp is suspiciously quiet. I'll send an ally in. I'm going to send in Kamaho. A small figure drops down from above. Yeah! Wow. After impaling Kamaho with his javelin, the tiny figure turns his attention to you. Your minion is no match for the mighty Jiro. Wait a minute. Are you a bandit? I'm a dark scavenger, a collector of matter and reaper of worlds. Whoa, you sound powerful. Maybe I'll let you be my sidekick. I am the proud savior of the Das clan, and it is my duty to liberate my people from the evil bandits. The sound of approaching footsteps echo through the hallways. This must be so overwhelming for you. Perhaps you have some questions for me. I think I found one of your javelins earlier. Oh, that. Yeah, I used to practice throwing my javelins on Dale and Cliff at wandering bandits below. One night it was really stormy, and when I went to throw a javelin, lightning struck my hand. It gave me a nasty shock and electrified a few of my javelins. It was some sort of divine sign. I knew from that point that I was the chosen one, sent to this world to protect the weak and lay waste to evil. Are you a bit young to be here? Where are your parents? My parents are dead, killed by Vindel bandits. These bandits practically wiped out our entire clan. I'll make them pay for what they did. Sounds like bandits are on their way here. We should hide. Wait, I have one last thing to tell you. Hurry, make it fast. I want to give you something to help you on your journey. Yikes, bandits are approaching. I must go for now. Go for now. I'm sure fate will reunite us soon. Farewell, stranger. Oh, you jerk. Jiro runs away, leaving you to deal with the bandits. Alright. I'm gonna pull up the Warnado. It's a giant tornado. Don't try to pet it. It damages everyone. The Warnado touches down. There's no getting out of its way. Wow, it just killed them all. Looks like Jiro left something behind. You have no qualms about taking it. A small wooden bracelet blessed by Jiro. It's kind of scratchy. A giant cauldron filled with strange amber liquid sits in the middle of this room. If you had a container, you might be able to take some of this with you. Do I even have a hollow? Maybe I can put it in the teddy bear. I'm going to fill the teddy bear with this fluid. Aw, an adorable teddy bear cannot be used to carry liquid. You burned off most of your hand. Good one. I don't think I can carry this item. Several bandit weapons are lined up against the wall. None of them look particularly valuable. This must be where the bandits give their inspirational plundering speeches. My item is gonna be awesome! An awesome detector. Immediately noticing you, the bandits stop what they're doing and turn towards you. Outsider, what are you doing here? Bandits, what are you doing here? We're stirring the Gissa. If we don't pay attention to it, it could overflow. Gissa, what is that? Gissa is a living sand from the center of the world. If we heat it up, it becomes a powerful energy. If we do it right, we can create super Vindil, but if we mess up, it becomes just a smelly acid. It's up to us, the super smart shamans, to perfect the process. Large bubbles begin to rise up from the Gissa vat behind the bandits. What happens if the Gissa overflows? Bad things happen. The Gissa can make the air poisonous, or sometimes take a form of its own. Very mysterious substance, this Gissa. The Gissa vat suddenly erupts, staining the air with a vile sulfuric spray. Agile amber creatures suddenly leap onto the unsuspecting bandits, draining their life force into their acidic yellow bodies before swallowing them whole. I'm gonna just not get involved with these crazy things. Hacking up the discarded bandit bits, the curious yellow creatures wander towards the forest entrance to explore the forest. Okay. A stack of decorative blankets sits in a corner. Wait, the blankets are moving. Sit around to see what happens. What? The blanket pile begins to rustle and collapses. An old bandit rises from its mass. His milky eyes immediately lock onto your own, studying your structure with the utmost diligence. Oh my, you're not from around here. How did you get here? Killed the door guard. No, that's not what I meant. You're a space traveler, aren't you? Did you come here on a big spaceship? Yeah. How do you know? I'm a seasoned shaman who has been with the Vindel for many years. You are not the first space traveler to pass through these walls. However, I don't know how many years are left in this old body. I know you are under no obligation, but could you show this old shaman some technology he hasn't seen before? I'm afraid not, old man. Oh, all right. I guess I'll go back to sleep. See you around, space traveler. I think he was going to try and steal it. A metal hatch seals off a passage to somewhere below. You think you hear voices from below. Listen in. You hear banging and screaming from within. Attempt to pry open the hatch. No luck, it's sealed tight. Oh, I wanted to open it. Those Vindel bandits were using these beakers in their experiments. The liquid inside looks unfamiliar. I don't want to drink it. I don't know if I should make them drink it. I'll drink it. You have a terrible stomach ache. That probably wasn't a very good idea. Upon entering the room, a group of Acela rushed forward in a panicked mob. You step aside, Juros jumps down in front of them. Stranger, help me get these Acela under control. Why would I do that? They're frightened. We need to figure out why. All right, I'll help. We quickly move in the way of the Acela. Please stand aside. We're being pursued. Pursued by what? A horrible, vicious bandit. He's going to kill us. Wait, just one bandit? There's 3 of you. You can overwhelm him. Joe's right. You need to stand up for yourselves. An angry bandit suddenly stomps forward, holding a massive amber axe. With an evil grin, he stands on his ground, waiting for you to make the first move. Stranger, why does that bandit look different? Leave it to me. That was quite impressive, stranger. Thank you for your assistance. Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with you. I'll escort these guys out. I see some eyes on this thing. There's a Vindel bandit crammed in here. Knock on the kennel bars to get his attention. He looks up at you curiously. What are you having fun in there? No, I'm not. General Morin had me locked in here for losing something valuable. I've been in here for months. What'd you lose? A golden locket. I was transporting it to some village, but then a villager escaped from captivity and stole it from me. I chased him to the fortress, but he got away. I don't know what happened to him. What's so special about the amulet? Nothing really. It just looks nice. Failing Samokage at even small tasks usually results in death or humiliation. Wish you good luck. I need to get going. He nods as you walk away. A bunch of Acela, they seem relatively calm, chatting and giggling with each other. Hey, what you talking about? They become silent as you approach. Oh, come on, can't I get in on the joke? Stranger, you are the joke. Well, you're not specifically, but other people. Aside from us, that is. Wow, you racist. You just look a bit smarter than most of the bandits that come this way. Care to test your wits against ours? Sounds entertaining, I'm in. Splendid. We'll give you a series of riddles. If you are able to solve all of them, maybe we'll give you something for your trouble. I'll go first. We are shadows that do not expend in the light nor vanish in the darkness. Shadows that do not expand in the light or vanish in the darkness. Our darkness is linked, though we may be separate. Though we may separate, we remain whole. Our shade is unified, our single claws long and precise. Can you repeat all that? I suppose. We are shadows that do not expand in the light nor vanish in the darkness. Our darkness is linked, though we may separate, we remain a whole. Our shade is unified, our single claws long and precise. Attempt to answer it. What's your answer? I'm going to say a Das Clan. The Acela look impressed. Not bad, stranger. Let's see how you handle the next one. The second Acela clears his throat. My style is narcissistic, though my creed is selfless. My identity is hidden, yet I am known to all. Only through death can my life be justified. Who am I imitating? A Dafoon villager, I believe. He looks impressed. Pretty good, stranger. This next one is going to be tough, though. He adjusts his mask dramatically. I may exist inside your body, yet I will not steer your actions unless you let me. I may exist inside your world, yet I will not show myself unless you reveal me. Yeah. For glorious battle. If mistreated, I will become a menace to both your body and your world. What could I be? Okay, let me hear that again. Oh, if I can remember it. Oh, that's right. I may exist inside your body, yet I will not steer your actions unless you let me. I may exist inside your world, yet I will not show myself unless you reveal me. If mistreated, I will become a menace to both your body and your world. So I hope you get a screenshot, Chiara. Attempt to answer. So water and blood are both inside the body. What was the other clues? Something, if you choose to reveal me. I think it's blood. He laughs at your response. That's not the right answer. I can't blame you, though. It was a tough one. Wait, give me just one more chance. All right, then. A fourth Acela perks his head up. I'm thinking of a number, 0 through 5. That's a hard riddle. I'm going to say 0 to 2. I'm going to choose 1. He hollers with laughter. Wrong again. You're not having any luck today, stranger. All right, you got me. Goodbye. There are several bandits asleep on the floor. Attempt to sneak past them. While quietly stepping over the bandits, Juro suddenly drops down and raises his javelin above a bandit head. Stop him. You quickly shove a hand over Juro's mouth and shush him up before he wakes the bandits. Juro looks annoyed, but complies. Suddenly, another creature that looks like it's made entirely out of Gissa liquid. It heads towards the closest bandit, and it looks hungry. Watch what the creature does. He devours the bandit, who screams as his body disappears beneath burning amber membrane. The Gissa beast and Juro run off in opposite directions as the remaining bandits angrily spring to their feet. Okay, this guy's got his mouth wide open, so I'm going to totally drill those teeth. Here we go. You plunge the massive drill through the wood armor bandit's shimmering teeth. The bandit conks you over the head with his staff. You take 8 damage. Shoot him with a pistol. Old Faithful. You find a nasty-looking dagger beneath the bandit pillow. Scratchy sleeping bags. The bandits must have hides of steel to sleep comfortably in one of these. Dirty bed. You hear someone sneeze beneath it. Look under the bed. Peeking below the bed, you find a timid bandit peering back at you. Reach under the bed and yank him out. As you yank him out, he bunts you backwards with his crossbow. Looks like he's going to run away. Wait, where are you hiding from? The evil Acela. I saw them pass by here. Evil Acela? Calm down and tell me. He's with a sword. He comes after anyone who steals from him. What'd you steal from him? All I stole was a little piece of fruit. I got rid of it, but he's still after me. When he catches me, he's going to murder me. Okay. Well, sounds like you're in a hurry. I'll let you go. He shoves past you and runs away. There's a bandit footlocker here that requires a 3-digit combination. However, there's also a Vandal bandit sleeping in close proximity to it. Maybe he knows something about it. As you advance, he suddenly wakes up. Looks like he's about to run away. Have a heavy ally hold him down or shoot him in the leg with. I'll shoot him in the leg with a projectile. He falls to the ground, clutching his leg as you walk forward. Ask him for the combination. I don't remember. Hit him. Or jog his memory by smacking him with a non-bladed. You club him in the head with your blaster. This should get the message across. I think one of the members may be 5. You smack him in the jaw. What about the other 2 numbers? Well, you see, I don't know the other 2. You kick him in the jaw. Scald him with a fire-based weapon. Which? Use which? Oops. I didn't mean to hit that one. Sometimes that one does fire. All right. The first 2 numbers are 8 and 5. I don't remember the last one. Fine. The combination is 8, 5, and then 6. Will you let me go now? All right. I'll let him go. We can go down to the footlocker. Allow him to hobble away. Popping open the footlocker, you snag an odd-looking cooking kit. This is what he was guarding? Sheesh. I had to go all Jack Bauer on him just for a cooking kit. An empty booking case stands firmly pressed against the wall. You feel a cool draft coming from somewhere. You discover a small keyhole just above one of the shelves. You use the brass key. Slipping the key into the bookcase, you hear a soft click. Bookcase slides to the side, revealing a secret passage. A dash suddenly drops down from above. Forgive me, I did not mean to startle you. I've been watching you for some time, and you seem very strong. Allow me to introduce myself. The name is Katsa, and although the rest of my clan is on its way to the bandit fortress, I have traveled here preemptively in search of the bandit Petch, who killed my family. However, the Vindel fortress is large, and I have yet to locate him. I'll keep an eye out for him. I would greatly appreciate that, though I would ask that you do not go out of your way on my behalf. If you do run across him, though, blow into this and I will come take my revenge. Until then, he hands you a long black horn and runs away. With the Das warrior out of the way, you are able to concentrate your efforts on moving the bookcase. With enough force, you uproot the bookcase from the wall, revealing a hidden passage on the other side. Alright, I got a flute. I can't say I condone the behavior of my weapon would encourage, but that won't stop me from it. What? I can't say I condone the behavior my weapon would encourage, but that won't stop me from making it. What is that going to be? Gazzer just chewed up a piece of food, but didn't swallow it. He walks forward with his mouth full. You quickly get away from him. Let me see what weapon he makes. A flail with a burning red grill on the end of it. Barbecue your enemies. Falsen puts an arm around your shoulder and pulls you closer. You hope that's the curved dagger prodding you in the side. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. As you enter the room, you see a horde of bandits lined up as if they're ready for an invasion. Well, if it isn't my dark scavenger friend from before, care to join us? Yeah, sure. Amaranth smirks as the bandits part for you. I must say, I did not expect to see you again in one piece. Tell me then, what foolish reason could you have for entering our fortress? I'm looking for some fuel. Oh, right. That's what you dark scavengers do. As it turns out, our leader, Samokaj, just recently acquired an object of great power. Not that my minions will let you live to see it, of course. Well, your minions don't look as powerful as you. Well, it's true. I'm quite strong. Samokaj used to keep me and my bodyguards around as his personal bodyguard. You already told me that. No, but no, really, I'm going to have my minions kill you now. Please no more. Your cutting tactics already have me on edge. Oh, really? I'm pleased to hear your positive feedback. As a general, that sort of statement reflects well on me. I'm beginning to like you, Dark Scavenger, but I'm afraid I need to get serious now. Have I mentioned how well that red armor complements your eyes? Not yet, and it's true. However, it's far too late for flattery. Destroy him! Two bandits with glowing amber axes step forward. It doesn't look like they're messing around. Use the badass swords on this guy. Ooh, better use some health. Oh no, restart the room. Let me heal up before I go in there. Let me quickly do these. Maybe I'll change some of these up. Why don't you fight me yourself, you coward? Oh yeah. God, that's one. Why don't you face me yourself, you coward? How dare you call the mighty Amoran a coward? Minions, kill him! Alright, pulling out the Warnado! Everyone is lifted off the ground by the Warnado, helplessly torn apart by the massive windstorm. Still alive? Looks like I have to try harder. Nothing I enjoy more than... Give me some room to breathe. You have time to breathe when you're dead. Kill him! Using that reflective web. It was nice. You do the splits, avoiding the massive blast of gliss as it travels above your skull. Impressive, Dark Scavenger, but it looks like it's time for me to get serious. Have I mentioned how well they... Where's that again? Come on, maybe you should use a fire attack? Oh, he gives you advice if you use him. Okay. Oh yeah, will reveal strength and weakness of a single opponent. Cool. Falson's attacks are unpredictable. Let's see what he does. Falson drops a piano on the Amber Bandit's head. Classic gag. How did he get a piano? Twirling your huge badass swords gracefully in your hands, you spin swiftly, bringing both blades down across Amber Axe Bandit A's ribs. I'm gonna use another attack from that dude. Falson shows up in a two-piece swimsuit. It hurts to look at him. Falson cheers you on. He is so proud of you. I think he healed me a little bit. Impossible! A panicked bandit suddenly comes running forward from the door to the east. There's Das on the roof. They're invading. A huge horde of bandits quickly flee towards the east, leaving Amoran standing alone in front of you. Amoran looks a bit awkward by himself. Well, you heard him. Looks like I should be on my way. I'd let you. I was nice to you last time, but you shot me and ran away, so this time I'm rushing you. Wait, my troops need me. They'll be lost without me. Rush them. Hold on. If you let me go, I'll give you... You tackle him head on. The mighty bandit general's back slams against the ground, causing a small silver bead. Causing a small silver bead rolls out. Okay. I think we get the idea. It looks like Amoran is unconscious. Unconscious. Walk over and grab the silver bead. He suddenly springs to his feet. I pretended to be dead so I wouldn't have to deal with you right now, but don't think for a second that this is over between us. We will have our battle yet. I should have finished him off. Bantry suddenly hops out, staring at you with his large vacant grin. Oh, hello again. Would you have a moment in your busy schedule to help me gather just a little more information? I suppose it couldn't hurt. Terrific. Your wisdom is of extraordinary value. I'm currently looking into the amber liquid that the bandits have been exploiting to make themselves more powerful. What was it called again? Gissa. Oh, that sounds right. Oh, have you met any of those artists who don't value their own lives? The Acela. Yes, those people. And what about the big blue furry people with the masks? The Foon. Yes, that rings a bell. And who did Amoran just say was invading right now? Wow, they're really wanting me to pay attention. But it's the Das. Yes, that must be correct. Thank you, my friend. You've been a big help. Until we meet again. Falston gets one look at the silver bead and begins dancing. You don't question it. A disco ball. A white shimmering disco ball. Just looking at it makes you want to bust out some moves. The tower looks like it leads to the roof, but there's something guarding it. Is that a three-headed alka beast? Click on the... Several sniper towers stand tall in front of the tower entrance. You can't help but wondering what they're guarding. Click on... Rows of massive animal cages are stacked high on both sides of the walkway. That is a big alka beast. You don't see a way past it. All three alka beast heads suddenly turn towards you. Hey there, big fella. You have somehow offended the alka beast. The alka beast swings its giant arm into a nearby sniper tower. The huge structure collapses upon you, pinning you down beneath its weight. As the mammoth beast approaches, you spot Jiro on another archer tower. He takes one look at your situation and doubles back. Oh, hey, stranger, I see you've got this covered. What? No, help me. What am I supposed to do? Throw a javelin into it. He didn't even seem to notice. Run down and distract it. It's pretty far down. Sing it a lullaby. Jiro belts out the most passionate lullaby you've ever heard. It does nothing but irritate both you and the alka beast. He hurls another javelin towards it. A meaty thump is heard from the alka beast's back as the javelin bounces harmlessly to the ground. Jiro suddenly leaps on its back, impaling it through the jaw with an electrified javelin. All three alka beast heads howl in agony as Jiro executes a flawless aerial off its back and runs over to your aid. Grabbing you by the arms, Jiro yanks you free from the debris as you both begin running from the furious alka beast. It's gonna catch us. Knock its legs out from under it with a winder. I don't know if I have a wind item. I almost got a wind item. Oh, I wanted to use the healing item while I was looking at it. I didn't realize it would... Whatever. Throw a rock at it. Oh, here we go. Zap its legs with electrical. The alka beast is caught off guard by your static spray, causing it to stumble forward. This way, quick! You and Jiro leap onto a large stack of cages as the massive monster crashes into the rusty gate ahead. Screeching furiously, the monster turns around and swings its arms towards you and Jiro. Have a heavy ally jump onto its back. It's going to be Bronster. Leaping onto the monster's back, you and Jiro hop onto the set of cages on the other side just before its massive fist sends sprawling metal crashing in all directions. Howling maniacally, the alka beast pulls itself from the cagey mess and charges back at you. Uh-oh, here it comes again. Have a small ally get underfoot. I'll make it Sneaker. Sneaker swiftly moves right beneath the alka beast's shin. Screeching madly, the alka beast stumbles forward and slams faces first into the stack of cages that you and Jiro are atop of. You and Jiro leap off the cages and slide down the giant's backs before landing on the ground below. As the giant rips its many snouts from the ragged pile of metal, Jiro heaves several more javelins into its skulls. Wailing in agony, the creature stumbles forward a few steps and then collapses to the ground, panting heavily. I'm out of javelins. What are you going to do? Walk forward and finish it off. All right, friend. We wore it down. I'll leave the rest to you. See you again, partner. Jiro flashes you his upright thumb and hastily makes his exit. The giant beast lurches to its feet before letting out another persistent roar. Bronster begins to flex his muscles in front of you. Is he trying to impress you? Let's see what this does. Tiny remote controller. Oh yeah, makes your next attack affect all opponents. That's good. We use the griller flail. You smack your griller flail up into the enemy chins. Alka Cerebrus' middle head shakes off being stunned. You swerve backwards, avoiding the middle head's bite. Alka Cerebrus' right head shakes off being stunned. Alka Cerebrus' right head gets too close to Bronster while he's flexing. Bronster accidentally smashes him with a quick flex of his bloody forearm. Bronster doesn't like sharing the space in the mirror. A heavy punch to the right head's face remedies the situation. Time to drill some teeth. The headless Alka Cerebrus runs into a wall. The headless Alka Cerebrus trips and skids across the dirt. You take the destroyed heads of the mighty Alka Beast. Gazer steps in front of you. He puts his fists up. Want to fight? He nods. I don't want to fight you, Gazer. Why are you creepily looking at me like that? Hi, friend. You are very, very close to me. Thanks, friend. You are very close to me, too. That's not what I meant. Why are you so close to me? Because I like you. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye, friend. Chapter 3. Alright, well, that's the end of second chapter. I think I'm gonna call it here. Sorry for the late start. But it's kind of a cool game. I like just the different random stuff that happens. Anyway, it's alright. I don't know what happened with why Twitch wasn't working, but I'm gonna try again next week, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna get some food. My voice is hoarse tonight for some reason, but that's okay. Anyway, I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.